Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're out here at West Central Agri Services in Chilhowie, Missouri. I had to travel a little bit to find a fertilizer buggy I can rent. This is actually the one we had in the last video. This is closer to my parents' farm, and where my farm's at, the 70 acres, I'm only spreading 50 of it today. I have a co-op 2 miles away, but they called and said they couldn't spread for me anymore this week before the rain, and they had no buggies to rent. So we're spreading ourselves today. A little bit of an audible here, and I have another mixture, same mixture of urea, MAP, and red potash as we had in the last video, just a lot heavier, because the ground I'm renting, my dad will get a kick out of this, is not as good as what he's got. So putting it on a little heavier, but we're still gonna see if we can make some money this year. So let's get to it. Well, guys, we're back. We just dropped the buggy off down at my place, and then we're back at my parents to get the 8300. I gotta grease it, and then we're gonna hit the road. But in the meantime, Zach from Ag Power is here, and since we're spreading fertilizer, it's quite a bit of money's worth of stuff on the ground. We don't have a brown box set up quite yet, but we can go back in time right now and watch him put the steering wheel in.
I am putting a Green Star system in this 8300. This is an old brown box. It is not a old ancient cell phone that we found. We're going to put that in here, and then we're also putting an ATU 200 in here that we bought on auction. So kind of the process of that, we take the steering wheel off, we tie into the Green Star system that would be behind these two displays right here, these gauges, and that display right there that I've already taken out. And that's pretty much it. We run a harness from there, expansion harness, over to the ATU, and that's pretty much it.
And we already saw you put the globe on, and then
yeah.
What's this going to do for us?
We'll be able to AutoTrac throughout the field. It's almost like driving a Tesla. You're going to think we're driving a Tesla across the field, pretty much.
Tesla from 1995.
Yeah, so. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. So that's kind of the scoop. Yeah, Mom. What's for dinner? Go ahead and start the meatloaf.
All right, we're back. Zach had a pretty funny joke there at the end, but now he's got a display for us. Since we don't have the harness that's for the brown box quite yet, he's got something that's going to get me by for this week and make sure we're accurately spreading fertilizer. Zach's got some power to this thing.
Oh, baby.
You guys will have to let me know if you like his clean install job.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my standard job. I mean, honestly, this is pretty typical.
Pretty nice, huh?
I love leaving the tails on all my zip ties, and just
I like to cut them at an angle so they cut the operator a little bit. But
yeah, that's a personal preference. I like I left this here for just so if Zach's getting out, he can trip and fall, maybe out the front of the tractor. So okay, well. And
here are we borrowing this display from?
So Caleb Venners let us borrow this display. He's from
huge thank you.
Yeah, one of our AOR accounts, so or counties. So anyway, yeah.
Calibrate the TCM. Calibrate the TCM.
Yep. Yeah, so this is where you have to call the AMS department. Basically, easy. This is very easy. You just face it. I'm just gonna say, for example, face it north, and you line up your rear axle to the fence post, and then you face it, and then you hit continue. It runs through this little cycle. Then you face it south, line it up with the same fence post, close as you can, and yeah, hit continue, and then it's calibrated.
And we're gonna do that right now?
Yeah, we are. All right, watch out, Zach.
You gotta move your truck, don't you?
Yeah, hey, it could be all right.
What are we doing? Oh, lining up with the tree over there?
Yeah, lining up with the tree. Calibrate. And we'll flip around and face the other way.
Okay. There's the little tree right there we're lining up with.
Alright, that was successful.
Now we get to drive in a straight line?
Yep. So actually it already has tracks for them out. We're going to make a new one.
1 really similar interface to a 2630, sort of.
Yep.
This is a 2600. I don't know if we called that out.
Yeah.
It's already hooked up to my globe.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at something.
Can you set it at 40 foot?
40 feet?
Yeah. Well, that's not what this is. This is 24, but the spreader is...
yeah.
I guess we should set it to this for right now. You can show me how to change it. POS 8300, thanks. It'll do one wing at a time, since it's plumbed in series. And my handle fell off of the window, so I don't have anything to zip tie it with. We're truly open station now. So you set A, and then when do you set B? To have like all the pieces of your pie or something? Oh, okay.
I like it.
Not working.
I know why. I forgot one simple step, guys.
What's that? Good thing Zach's here. I would have had no idea how to do it.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to do it. I was having issues with this the other day. I don't get on 2600, 2630s anymore. This is ancient stuff.
Still a step up from the brown box. What, 2 steps up, 3 steps up?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's see.
Oh, now it's working. Pretty neat. A rolled over tractor driving itself.
That's pretty good. Now watch, it'll turn around by itself too.
No. You could probably set that up, iTech Pro or something like that, or?
Well, you can do a premium activation, which is what they call ATTA, AutoTrac turn automation. I don't know if you can do that on a 2600 Gen 2.
Yeah, probably not. 100 mean 100% or?
I don't remember on the.
Let's go 50 and see what happens. Acquire, I bet that's probably what it is.
Alright.
And we got our pie fully filled out, so. What, are you gonna retry it? That's working. Drop this thing in the ground a little bit. You can just scrape it. That's good. Now it's working good. I like it.
Yep. That's pretty good.
It's definitely a little wider than 24 foot. We're overlapping probably 3 foot over there. Are you trying to figure out how to map it or what? You'll also notice my interior's falling apart. See my interior?
I know it's like falling apart.
Piece of junk. Turns out the cultivator's 28 foot. Got 4 foot for free. Made it out here to my farm. Got the buggy onto the 8300. Got the field cultivator sitting over there for later. And we got 4 buggies to spread today, or buggy loads to spread today. And it is the same mix of red potash, MAP, and urea. We're putting on a total of 12.5 acres for each buggy, so 50 acres. Hopefully I can do it today. If not, it'll be tomorrow. And then the application rate is 486 pounds to the acre. So putting quite a bit on, but you'll see in the coming videos kind of what the plan is for that. Done with this field. I just applied it twice, so I don't have to come back to it. Instead of using that rope that seems to not work half the time, I'm just going to disconnect it manually like this, because I just have a little field to go spread, and then we're back in that 50-acre patch that I won't have to disconnect it at all for. Engaging the chain back. Here's a small patch that the last renter stopped farming. They farm right over on the other side of the fence, someone else does. But this is a nice little chunk that don't have to pay any extra for the farm, so might as well. And heck, if I don't make any money on it this year, I don't have to farm it again next year. I will say it's pretty dang rough ride spreading though. Little field's done. You can see how the belt brings the fertilizer out of the hopper, and then it just uses a couple spinners like your lawn spreader. Buggy's engaged and we're gonna get started on this big patch. It is a bumpy ride, but we are AutoTracking. I don't have to touch the steering wheel anymore. First buggy load's done. It's pretty fun AutoTracking in my own field. Had to wait in line, but the guy's in there making my mix right now. Pretty cool watching him work. Hooked up and ready to go. Buggy 2. We're almost done with this buggy. You can see my AutoTrac lines, pretty neat. Making spread and fertilizer myself a lot easier. And we're out. Got quite a bit done. Well, that's gonna do it for today because the co-op's closed and I need to refill the buggy. Got the 8300 unhooked. Then I'll fill that buggy up either in the morning or later tomorrow and spread the next day. We'll see. Good morning, guys. Well, I guess it could be evening, afternoon, middle of the night. I don't know what time you guys watch these videos, but it's morning for me, and we just got the 8300 hooked up to a loaded buggy. We've got this one and one more buggy to spread today, but I figured I'm gonna go ahead and do the co-op a huge favor here, do them a solid and grease this thing up, just since I've been using it quite a bit and pulling it down the road a lot. So might as well take care of things that take care of me. I'm gonna guess that greasing this drive shaft is probably the most important thing I'll do today, because if I don't grease it and it goes out, they don't have any buggies that are spares that I could use, and I would be in a world of hurt if I can't get this stuff spread. It definitely been a minute since that thing was greased, but I got the drive shaft hooked up and greased now. Well, guys, I greased everything that would take grease on this thing. There are like 7 or 8 zerks on each side of the axles. There's probably 8 grease zerks up there at the front, and about a dozen running all this stuff that moves around, the drive gear, the spreaders, a bunch of moving pieces that needed greased. Probably put close to almost a full tube of grease in this thing. There was a lot that needed grease that hadn't been greased in a little while, so glad we got that taken care of. And it's time to get in the tractor and go spread. Making my way on the second pass. I'm just running down the same road since I got this field so rough. Just a little bit left. The ground I worked up the other day is looking pretty good. Now this hasn't happened yet. Must be getting decent at farming, I guess, if I can get the hitch pin first try. I feel like I got a lot of film for you guys so far at this point, and a lot of it seems repetitive, but you guys let me know if you're bored or if you got any tips to make it not boring. If you are bored, if you are enjoying it, let me know down below. And if you're new here, that's our rolled over 8300. That's our Facebook field cultivator. This truck was also bought with a blown engine. So if you like balling on a budget and farming, hit that subscribe button. Last load going in. Last buggy load's hooked up. I didn't quite get that one centered at the co-op, but hey, don't matter. It's all gonna go down the chute. property sure is neat. Well, I'm out. I started to work my way double applying down here and realized that I never even made my first pass over there. I ran out in that corner. So I drove down there and then started working my way back and had this pass and the one next to it to double apply. And for basically, when I added up, it's like 54 acres that I did these last 2 days. That's pretty dang accurate. So I'm happy with that. Sucks there's gonna be a couple passes that only have one round of application, but I'll be top dressing this if the corn's looking good, so that should make up for it, and it shouldn't be too bad of a loss. Just basically a pass and a half. So I'm happy with that for spreading with myself, and this guidance system I put on here with Zach's help definitely made a world of difference, because it's hard to tell when you're applying where you've been. But it's getting cloudy now, so got to hook up the field cultivator and get this stuff worked in. Got the 8300 fueled up, got the field cultivator on it, parked the truck back, unhooked the buggy over there. Still got to run it to the co-op tonight, but need to get this ground worked. For snacks, we got a Nutter Butter and a good old Ozarka H2O. Pretty crazy. I've put 41.3 hours on this tractor since its oil change. The ground's actually working up really good. It'd be nice if I could plant it. I don't think the rain's gonna let us though. Little patch is pulling pretty hard so far. 11% slip. We're gonna try farming it though. I set up AutoTrac for this big field. It's working up nice. Right now, get back on our line, kicking back and relaxing. This auto steer makes farming pretty dang easy. Got quite a bit done in a short amount of time. Field cultivator's making me look like I know what I'm doing. I went ahead and folded it up. I'm gonna go and return the buggy at the co-op before they close, just so they know they have it if someone wants to use it for tomorrow. I don't need to be selfish and keep someone from taking it tonight so they can plant. Just dropped off the buggy, but if you guys need something, West Central will hook you up. Here's the buggy. Wanted to give someone else the opportunity to get their ground fertilized. Got the buggy dropped off and we're back at it. I sure can't believe the job that this $1,500 Facebook Marketplace find is doing. It's making me look good. Making the last pass around. Field cultivator is doing really awesome. Well guys, this cultivator kicked some butt. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what I can improve on. I can't say I got a lot of experience making these farming videos. I can make the mechanical stuff all day long, but I don't know exactly what you guys want to see as far as the farming content goes, but we got to take the Rect 8300 and prove it out in the field. So I'll keep bringing the videos to you. But for now, make sure you drop a comment, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll catch you on the next one.